Good morning, Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing really good today. What is it? It's early over here. I got some appointments later, so I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and try to let me get this thing straight, some more readings out while I have a little bit of free time. So let's get into your I wanted to say 2017 reading. 2017. I wonder what that connects to. I'm going to have to look that up. But 2019 Aquarius reading, September. So let's see kind of what we have. Aquarius, I feel for some of you, there's a big move that's coming. Now, this could be, I'm sorry, you guys, it's probably the sunlight I have the door and the windows open. So if you see some glare bouncing off, it's just the sunlight. And I hope it doesn't bother y'all. It kind of got me a little bit. I feel like some of y'all are going to be getting some news about a move coming in. This could either be getting a new home, getting a new apartment. For some of you, I feel like you planned it, you've been searching, you've been putting your paperwork in. For a few of you, though, I feel like this is really sudden. Like you may have to be, I don't want to say evacuated. There could be something with where you're dwelling or you're living. It could be an issue with a landlord. It could be an issue with a roommate. It could be an issue with even a relationship, that some of you may find out something and you're like, okay, I gotta leave, I gotta go, and I need to go now. So for some of you, you may have something that comes in really, really quick. You may have some quick message that comes in, and it's about a move. It's about having to move forward. Won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, if you know that you're having issues with somebody, you might want to start putting some money to the side or saving, just in case that you have to go ahead and make a quick exit. For some of you, though, I feel like you're definitely getting some type of notification or paperwork in that's saying that you're approved for something that you've been trying to get into. All right, Aquarius. I feel for some of y'all with this move, maybe you've been bouncing around from place to place, and so you're trying to get settled. So for some of you, you literally could be coming into a space or even an environment where you just feel good, like things are falling into place. I feel like there was this big anxiety at first for some of you, and then all of a sudden it's like, woo, Musa, like, okay, I got it. So for some of you, you may have been scared about a move. Maybe something big was coming in. Maybe you were adulting, moving out of your parents' home and moving into your own home, or moving out from a roommate and then getting your own place, or just moving to a bigger house and you're just wondering how you're going to make it happen. So it could be some anxiety for some of y'all, because I feel like something is coming to an end for you guys, and it may open the door to something a lot more positive. I feel for some of you, I keep getting this house stuff. This could be even a foundation, building something up from the floor up. Maybe you're building a home. Maybe you're adding or doing renovations to a home. I definitely feel for some of you, there's a lot of clutter going around. So this could be moving, packing, unpacking. But I feel for some of you, it's like, okay, I just want to get my space situated so I can be happy. I also feel some of you may be getting some type of visit from a female spirit. This could be a mother figure. I saw this in another sign too. I can't remember. I think it may have been Sagittarius, where it could have been somebody that it was connecting with them on a spiritual level. So some of you may be having a mother figure visit you in your dreams. There's something about opening up your intuition or connecting with this person. So for some of you, this could be some spiritual growth that's happening too. I definitely feel like if you have been competing in something, whether this is like a weight loss challenge or some type of sporting event, or even with a job, if you've been going against other people, I feel some of you are going to hear good news that you're coming out the winner, or you won whatever it was that you were going for. So for some of you, you may be hearing that, oh, you won a trophy, or you you came out on top of the event, or you were the one that they chose for the job. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. For some of you, I feel like your money is really tight. So be careful with your budget, especially for some of you if you have just moved. I feel like your money could be tight. Some of you, I feel like your money is tight because maybe you're in between jobs. You could be trying to start a new business, or you could be trying to start a new endeavor. Could be a partnership with somebody. You're trying to put money together, but I see Spirit is saying that, priorities first. Pay what you have to pay now. All right. Let me move it down, Aquarius, so we can see the shuffle. Aquarius. Aquarius. And I'm using the enchantment, everyday enchantment tarot. So we have a Tower moment. That could have been that anxiety. We have Temperance. We have Five of Coins. We have Justice. We have the Knight of Blades. We have the Three of Blades. We have Nine of Blades. We have the Empress. We have Page of Wands. We have Judgment. Queen of Cups. Queen of Blades. Death. Seven of Wands. Queen of Wands. Let's see. Three of Coins. And let's see, one more. Ace of Coins. And we're going to pull a little from the Angel Tarot. And then at the end, I'm going to pull a couple of cards from Tough Shit Tarot. I know a lot of people go, why do you pull so many cards? And it's because I like looking, especially when you're doing a general reading, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I like looking at all the possibilities, all the messages, because not everything is going to connect with one person, but there may be a lot of messages that a lot of people can connect to, or it may give them the answer. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Definitely feel like some of y'all are going to be worried about money. Okay, we have the Chariot. We have Four of Swords. We have Three of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the World. And we have Renewal. And then we'll pull from Tough Shit towards the end. All right. Hello, hello, Aquarius. So, Aquarius, we have a Tower moment. And for some of you, it throws you off balance. Could have to do with your money. Could be worried about money. For some of you, you may be in some type of situation where you don't see eye to eye with somebody. Maybe you're seeing things one way, they see things a different way. So for some of you, you may be at a stalemate with somebody in your life. It's like we're communicating, but we're not communicating effectively. And for some of you, there could be something that is not being said that may lead to this Tower moment. Now, for some of you, this could be discussions about money. Doesn't necessarily have to be arguments, but it could be two people having a disagreement about how the money is going to be spent, especially if you're in a roommate situation, or you're living with someone, or you're married to someone. There could be somebody that one of you seems to be maybe a little bit more aggravated or frustrated, or there could be some anxiety because we got somebody that looks like they're spending money, they're getting money, and we got people in the background that are looking like, well, shit, we don't have it. We don't have it. So some of you could be having a disagreement with a partner where it's like, okay, you're spending money like you're rich, but we don't have it. This could be somebody doing this to you, telling you you need to manage your money a little bit better. For some of you, it's throwing you off balance. So you could be having issues where you don't have enough money coming in. You don't feel like it. Now, for some of you, you may need to go to a mediator, or you may be talking to someone, or you may be talking to friends that are trying to help this out. You got somebody, and it looks like two people that may not be working together. There's some frustration. There's some anger. And we got a woman in the middle of this trying to smooth things over. So you could have a mother or a mother figure. Like I said, for some of you, you could be getting a mother figure coming back in spirit, trying to rectify or help you solve a problem in a relationship. For some of you, this may be a physical mother, aunt, grandmother, somebody that's saying, look, okay, that's enough. Some of you may even be concerned about a mother. You may be worried about their well-being, but there is showing that there is some discussion that is going on, and this possibly could be with a parent or somebody who's acting as a parent in a situation. For some of you, this could just be somebody mediating some type of conflict. Could be a therapist. If you're having some issue, some of you may be going through a tower moment where it's like things are falling apart and you need some type of mediator to help you put things back together. For some of you, this could even be a lawyer. But I feel like some of you may be dealing with intercessory, somebody that is interceding on your behalf. I feel like there is just a difference. A lot of these cards, Aquarius, is showing that maybe you and people that you're dealing with are thinking differently. We have somebody that is like, let's be free. Let's try something new. Let's try something different. And this person in the chair is like, what the fuck are they doing? Slow your roll. Even the dog is kind of like, dude, what are you doing? So there is some concern. So some of you could be having some type of issue compromising with somebody in your life or people in your life. There could be some disagreements or looking at things completely different. Make sure that you keep your communication open, because we have in two pictures, these people are not talking. They're frustrated. There's something not being said, and it's throwing them off of balance. In this one, this person is like free willy, like there's no problem. I'm going to do what I want to do. And this person is looking at them and they feel like they should say something, but they're not saying anything. And for some of you, this could escalate until turning into an argument where you may need somebody to come in and help, smooth the situation out. For some of you, this could be even with work. This could be a meeting or something that you're having with your bosses where it's like, look, I'm not making enough money. You guys are taking all the money. We need to go ahead and balance this out, make this fair. And maybe we need a mediator to come in. So for some of you, there could be a meeting at a job that you're looking at. For a few of you, this could be even just roommates, family, friends, having like a disagreement, not seeing things eye to eye. For some of you, with this Three of Swords twice, somebody could be finding out about a cheating situation. Because we're getting a happy couple in the background, and now all of a sudden we got the woman crying, and it's because her heart is broken. She found something out. She has 3 pins in her heart, which is emotional hurt. It's emotional pain. So somebody got their feelings hurt. That could have been a tower moment for some of you. Maybe you went to go check your bank account and you found out that your spouse took out some money to go do something that you wouldn't approve of. Some of you could be arguing with your spouse because of something that you found out. Tower moment could have brought something to light. So for some of you, you may be seeing something that is going to cause you some type of emotional pain. Now, of course, this won't apply to everybody. Some of you might be having really great relationships. If you're not cheating, if you're not, skipping out on your mate, then this won't be your message. But for some of you, this is the tower moment. You find out that somebody's cheating, or either somebody finds out that you're cheating. And it kind of blows everything up. And maybe now this person, they could have given you the silent treatment at first. So you over there moving around to Shay Shay's house or Billy Bob's house doing what you do. I ain't talking to you. I'm upset. I'm hurt. My heart is hurt. I can't say anything to you. And then all of a sudden, you bitch, you bastard, you dirty ass dog. How could you cheat on me? So we go from maybe not talking to each other to talking to each other, but maybe not talking to each other in a silent way, in a positive way, I should say. For some of you, I feel like you're not asserting your power in a relationship. Whether this is a work relationship, a friendship, or a marriage, some of you could be going along with what somebody else wants. Maybe because you're trying to keep the peace, maybe because you really don't care. But for some of you, there may be some things that you really want to talk about or assert, but now you don't know how to. You don't want to, maybe this person is on a high and you don't want to bring them down. So you're not saying anything, but look at the anxiety on this person's face. I don't know if I want this. Even the dog is kind of like, what the hell are they doing? So for some of you, you may need to assert yourself in a relationship especially if it's something important to you. For some of you, you may be suspecting, because we're getting sleepless nights, and it was right under the money card too, but for some of you, you could be having sleepless nights because you're worried about finances. The money's not coming in, my bills are not being paid. I don't know if I'm going to have the money to pay my bills. I'm stressed. This person is looking and or not wanting to look. And the clock is showing that, they're staying up all night. They have sleeping pill, they have medicine on the table, and it's because they can't get comfortable. The dog is looking at them like, what's going on with you? And it could be stressing over money. They could also be stressing over finding out that a relationship that we're in, somebody's going to hurt them, or somebody did hurt them. Could have found out that their partner, their spouse was cheating. For some of you, this could be you find out that your partner is cheating and they took money away from you. So for some of you, definitely looks like there's going to be some pain that comes through, and it could be because of cheating. We got 3 of Swords twice. So for some of you, this definitely is a reality that you're going to be dealing with. You're going to be heartbroken because somebody did you dirty. For some of you, you have children with this person. That could be why you're stressed, and that could be why you're worried about money. I have children. They have a dog. They have a newborn. Let me see. This person may be pretending to be happy. They could be putting on some type of show, but maybe they're really not happy. So some of you could be in an unhappy marriage, which could have caused the cheating. For some of you, maybe you thought you were in a good marriage and then you find out somebody is cheating. Good Lord, Aquarius. For some of you, you're worried about money and your family. I feel for some of you, you may find out that you're pregnant or you're pregnant again, and maybe you're worried about financial support. Or do we have enough money? We got a full house. So for some of you, that could be a concern. So I'm getting anxiety concerns about either a move, not having enough money, having issues with somebody that you're dealing with, where maybe you're not speaking up for yourself. You're compromising, but maybe you don't want to compromise everything with this person. You may not want the same things that they want. For some of you, you may be having stress about cheating, money, finding out that somebody that you're dealing with is giving money to other people, which could be really doing you in. And for some of you, I feel like it's leading to an end. Some of you are going to be walking away from a relationship or walking away from a job or a friendship that you feel like you're getting taken advantage of because you're stressing. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I'm not making money that I want. Is the job worth it? Maybe I need to go find another job. For some of you, it's like, I'm in a relationship that could be toxic. Person could be cheating on me, not treating me well. Can't sleep at night because I'm stressing about a lot of things. And for some of you, be careful with your health. Now, with the death card, of course, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're about to die. But for some of you, the stress could be affecting your immune system. You may be having some type of body aches. You could be catching colds a lot more. For some of you, you may be pushing yourself too hard. With the 4 of Swords, maybe you need to take a break, take a step back. For some of you that are moving, it could be you're moving. You're trying to get everything to move faster, and it may be too much that's on your plate right now. And some of you may need to take a step back. For some of you, you could be grieving a person who's crossed over, who's passed on. This could be a female figure. For some of you, there's some sadness about a connection with someone. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a physical death, but I feel for some of you, it may be. I normally don't read death, but I feel like with the 9 of Swords and with death, that for some of you, you are going to be hearing about somebody close to you passing away. And my condolences to you. I'm sorry. I do feel for some of you, it's going to be really hard. You're going to just struggle with it. For some of you, I hear it could even be a spouse. So I definitely, my condolences and my prayers to you. For some of you, though, this is the ending of a situation. But the sun is coming out. We're having somebody who's at the end of their lifespan, and we're having somebody that is beginning their lifespan. So there's a transformation. For some of you, this is a transformation. This is a renewal. You could be letting go of the stress, moving forward. Yeah. For some of you, moving forward with excitement, walking away from something that stressed you out, maybe grieving over something, and finally coming through this transformation where you see the sun coming out. I don't know if you can see it in this card. I'm going to try, but we got a big, bright sun. And we have a little girl that's smiling and an older woman that's smiling. It's like passing knowledge on, learning something. And it could be something that excites you, something that starts something over for you. Maybe you left one property, moved away from your house, and that house is dead. Energy. Now you're someplace where there's some freedom. Some of you could be moving someplace where there's a lot of land. You could be exploring like a kid. Some of you could just be going through a transformation where you're like, okay, this is new to me and I'm exploring it with excitement. So for some of you, I do feel like with the Chariot card, if you're coming from this energy where there was this tower moment, you're moving away from it and you're moving towards something that is exciting. Yeah, the Renewal card, leaving something behind for something new, moving in a new direction and being excited about it. Let's see. For some of you, you could be building something. You could be doing renovations. You could be working with a partner or other people to create a dream. This could be leaving a bad job and getting with a job where you have a team that you like and you work with. For some of you, this could be even your spouse. Moving to a place with the Empress and creating a home. And you're excited about it. Definitely for a lot of you, new beginnings. New beginnings. And it's coming after this tower moment. We get this look of just shock, like what's going on? Some of you, this is a major life change. You could have been married for 40 years and found out your spouse was cheating and it just completely knocked off. Like what the fuck? For some of you, you could have been working with a company for 30 plus years and it went belly up. What the fuck? For some of you, you could just literally be moving to a new space and this is new beginnings. And there's something about this that brings some type of excitement, takes you out of this energy of shock and brings some type of excitement into your life. And for some of you, you just feel like things are opening up. This person is being recognized. There's joy coming back into them. There's recognition. For some of you, this could be leaving a job where you weren't getting enough money, you weren't appreciated, and then moving towards something that opens up the door, that brings you some type of recognition. For some of you, you could be starting a business where you're putting yourself out there. You're creating something. You're putting your name on something. It's funny because one of my clients and a good friend he just moved to a new place with property. This could be you, Alvis. This could be you and Cynthia. Cynthia looking in the background like, what is he doing? And Alvis is running free. This could be you guys. Now that I think about it, Three of Swords could be your business, your sword throwing business, or your knife throwing business, sword throwing. But I guess you could throw swords too. But for some of you, you could be creating a business like my friend, and congratulations. But for some of you, this may be something that gives you public recognition. I think for some of you, some of you were scared of judgment with this new beginning. This tower moment comes, and I think for some of you, the anxiety, where's it at? Stressing, let me get them right. Some of you could be worried about judgment with this life change. People are going to look at me crazy. People are not going to support me. People are not going to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. But then we get over here where you find this confidence. And it's like, this is right. This is right. So for some of you, you're putting yourself out there. You're marketing yourself more. You're looking for something that is going to be more appreciative of you. You're creating something. You're working with a team. You're building something up. You're letting go of something that was not good for you, that had ran its course, whether this was a job, relationship, even a home. Some of you are standing up for yourself amidst judgment. If you thought that people were going to look at you crazy, some of you are like, you know what, this is my life. I'm going to do this. And for some of you, this is really good. You could be cutting away bullshit that doesn't work with you, that was holding you back, whether this was old ways of thinking. You know, people are going to judge me. They're not going to support me. They're not going to understand. But I feel for some of you, you have a partner that's very supportive of you. This could be a mother figure. This could be a wife. This could be a husband. But you have somebody that is literally coming in and giving you some type of support. For some of you, if you are going through that 3 of Swords moment, though, I feel like there's a decision that's coming in between a water sign and a fire sign, and possibly an air sign like yourself, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of you may be walking away from a relationship because you're making a decision to go be with somebody else. For some of you, with this cheating thing, you could have a partner that's doing this to you. And for some of you, this is going to be your Tower moment. There's a decision that's made and somebody may be walking away, and that could be death of a situation. And with some of you, the Justice card could be a divorce, going to talk to an attorney. So for some of you, Aquarius, definitely there's an end to a relationship, and it's because cheating, dishonesty, things being hidden that come to light. That's the Tower moment for some of you. For a few of you, it's the money. Maybe you made a big purchase, or you're making a big purchase and you're a little bit fearful of what the outcome is going to be. You're trying something new and you're fearful. For some of you, you're literally starting a new job or a new business and you're scared. It's scared excited is what I get for some of you. It's like you're open to the possibilities, but you're like, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing? But it's showing that you have the skills. You have the skills to do this. It's showing with the Renewal card, you want to move in a different direction from where you were going. With the Air card, the Queen of Swords, you're cutting away bullshit, old fears, things that are holding you back. You know, you're looking at a different way of doing things. And for some of you, this is walking away from old things, death, closing it out. Ooh, Aquarius, interesting. I do feel for some of you, if you do have your own business, get your marketing up, promote yourself more, put yourself out there. Don't worry about being judged by people. Don't worry about what people are saying. And if you're dealing with a toxic relationship with a cheater or somebody who's uncommitted, walk away. Some of you, Spirit is saying you're getting the red flags, but you're not heeding it. You're not paying attention to it. You don't want to see it. Let's see what Tough Shit Tarot has to say for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Tough Shit Tarot. Aquarius. All right, let's see. All right, you have been dishonest with yourself and your feelings, and it's beginning to affect your personal relationships. Admit the harsh truths of yourself. Harness the power of forgiveness and move on. For some of you, this is going to be that 3 of Swords moment. You're pretending like everything is okay, whether this is you cheating or you dealing with a cheater, and you're like, okay, I'm going to get through it. We're going to get through it. And Spirit is saying you're being dishonest, which takes you back to that picture. Somebody's not speaking up about what they really want. They're letting somebody just have their way. And they don't like it. Even a dog is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Speak up, speak up. For some of you, you're holding your tongue. You're holding your tongue in a situation, whether this is with the 3 of Swords or this is a job situation where you're holding your tongue. You're not asserting yourself. You're not speaking up for what you want. For some of you, watch your food. This could be causing you to emotionally eat. Let me see if I can get, I know that glares on it. You won't be able to see it. For some of you, this could cause you to either start drinking. You might be smoking a little something. but you're dealing with emotions, and you're trying to self-medicate with food or other substances because you're not asserting yourself. You're not speaking for what you want. Won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, there's a fear of being judged by people. You're limited. I can't do this because what are people going to say? I can't branch out with this because what are people going to say? And you're holding this, you're containing yourself. You're not really being true to who you are, and it's because you're afraid. So you got to figure out what that fear is and tackle it and start speaking up. This is what I feel. Do you like the blue wallpaper? No, I don't like the blue wallpaper. Maybe let's look in the green family. And they're like, oh, well, you know what? Then let's look at turquoise. Let's find something between green and blue. Compromise with me. But if you keep kind of going over to what somebody else wants, to the relationship that they want, how they want you to do things, you're going to feel very uncomfortable with yourself. And you're going to get taken advantage of, Aquarius. So you got to put your foot down. All right. And I know some mean Aquarius too. So not everybody this is going to apply to. But for some of you, you will connect with this. All right, you guys. Love you much.